boots, life tube, beast heart, and a power supply, so he's gonna change that into a battle fury. Engineer there. No more development. Engineer. Major totem, ghost marchers, power supply, shield. Ping's bottom now. 3 Hellborn players on engineer. Let's see if we can get it. Magnus moving in. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Not enough. Too slow. No ghost marchers. And here comes a port now. Magebane coming in. Helm of the Black Legion. So that was not Battle Fury. I don't know why I said Battle Fury, but he did make that. The ulti from Magnus. Looks like it's going to get 2. Just 1 kill. Correction. Engineer goes down, but at the same time, up top, we missed it. Forsaken Archer did get a gank on OJ. That was Slither. And some Hellborn pings in the bottom. Here comes Playgrider on his way, so the Hellborn needs to back up. Otherwise, his ulti's going to destroy them. But Brown's moving bottom. That's Corrupt Disciple's going to move bottom to assist. 3v2 now in the Hellborn's favor. And the Legion looks like they're pushing their creeps. Just auto-attacking now. Here they come. 3 Hellborn players. Magnus moving in. Corrupted moving in. Here comes Hammerstorm. They're back at the tower, but they might try it anyways. There's Brown's ping. Magnus stunning through the trees. Hammerstorm stunning. Corrupted Disciple. Oh, Corrupted Disciple electric tiding, but it wasn't enough. And now let's see if we can get Magebane counter gank. Oh my god. Playgrider used his ulti to counter gank this Hellborn side. Engineer with the bomb. The ulti slow. Nuke. Kill yellow. That's Engineer again. Magnus porting out of the forest. And there he goes. Gets away safely. The Hellborn just counter ganked beautifully there by the Legion side. 18-18 once again in the kills. And we see Wretched Hag now with some wards, so it's going to give his team a little bit more vision. And Forsaken Archer now, 2 Soul Scream rings, his Ghost Marchers, and a Steam Staff. So he's just going to jungle for a little bit. Looks like get some more money. The Legion pushing this bottom tower now. 3 there against 1. Magnus, no ulti there, so he can't try anything. He might just sit there and steam back. And there's some pings mid by Wretched Hag against this Defiler. Wretched Hag's in Viz, so he might try a solo gank on Defiler. Just gonna monitor him instead as he sees Defiler moving top now, asking for Pink to come and assist. Here he comes, not enough. And now 4 Legion players bottom against 2 Hellborn. Hammerstorm and Magnus forced to fend for themselves. Here comes OJ to position that Slither coming in the back. It's going to cost him because his team's not there. Let's see if they can bring him down. There's the ulti from Slither. 1 more hit and it's his. But instead he's got to run. He knows he's got to run because Hammerstorm, power supply, heal, and mana. Let's see, they're going to chase a little bit now. Corrupted Disciple. Not enough. He tried to Electric Tide. Wasn't enough. And Defiler ulti killing Wretched Hag as he tried for a gank. Pink running away, low HP, and the Hellborn counter ganking the Legion bottom. 19-18 now in the Legion's favor. Let's see if there's anyone who's really kind of just sticking out right now. 4-2 Plague, 5-2 Magebane for the Legion side, and for the Hellborn side, 5-3 for Forsaken, and I guess 5-5 for Corrupted. A deny there for Corrupted Disciple on that bottom tower. So the Legion had tied up tower kills now, 2-2 apiece. And let's check some Legion item development. Slither, nothing new. Defiler, nothing new. Engineer picked up another major totem. Playgrider, nothing new. Magebane, as we reported before, Helm of the Black Legion. Wretched Hag picked up a Talisman of the Exile. Corrupted Disciple picked up a Mighty Blade and a major totem, so strength and other stats as well. So it looks like they're gonna look to use this Corrupted Disciple semi-carry as their carry, I do believe. But let's see what this this could develop into something really useful. I think Hammerstorm just kind of stole 2 of those 3 ancient kills there. We might see a gank here on Magebane bottom. There's the stun, no blink. Ulti killing! Corrupted Disciple is Magebane blinking away from Hammerstorm, nothing new. And now we see Engineer moving into position on Wretched Hag. He's shooting him, no turret, nothing. Just shooting him to get him out of his face, I guess. But here comes the 3 Hellborn players now. Forsaken Archer moving in, stun from Magnus. Magnus ulti. 2 ultis there for the Hellborn. That might cost him a little bit, though. because they kind of need those for team fights. Forsaken Archer using his, and Magnus using his. The kill did go to Magnus, though. And here we see now Hammerstorm with a haste rune bottom, Magebane and Plague down there as well. Let's see Magnus moving into position here. 2v2. We might see a little team fight here. 2v2, sorry, not team fight. But we might see a little confrontation here. Let's see who comes out strong and swinging. Instead, they're just going to back off. Magebane moving into the jungle. Plague Rider there by himself. A port in here. Forsaken Archer porting in. And Plague moving into the forest as well. Magebane jungling. Teal soloing mid now, getting some kills. And we see a major item here on Defiler. That's Gnome's Wisdom. So that's going to give some minor heals to the Legion team as soon as they cast a spell. Plague Rider now up to an Astrolabe. And here we go now, the Hellborn's in their forest, Forsaken Archer starting to shoot. Forsaken Archer now with an Assassin Shroud, that's his major item, that'll give him some survivability now early. Magnus coming in now, we're going to see a confrontation here. Forsaken Archer, Hammerstorm, and Magnus against Plague Rider, Magebane, and Engineer. There's the blink, but there it is, there's the invis there. The stun from Hammerstorm is going to help him get away, and right in behind him is Magnus, let's see. Now forced to run away. A kill top there for the Hellborn. That's going to be Defiler using his ulti with Slither up top. 3v3 bottom. Brown moving into position to defend top. No confrontation though just yet down bottom. DG pushing mid. That's Wretched Hag pushing through the mid. And Magnus now looping around with an illusion rune. Instead he's going to port top, leaving it 2v3 down bottom for the Hellborn. Forsaken Archer and Hammerstorm versus Magebane, Engineer, and Plague Rider. Let's see if we're going to see a confrontation as the Legion's now at the tower. But it looks like Forsaken's going to try for his hold. Misses the hold, pulling the creeps back so he can get some skellies. But the Legion is just starting to whack down this tower. There's the bomb. Let's see if they're going in. There's the blink, Magebane. But there it is. That's the Assassin Shroud for Forsaken Archer to help him get away a little bit. The ulti from Engineer. Magnus now in position. Magnus with his ulti. He's going to trigger it. There's the ulti, but the stun from Engineer is going to cancel it. And Plague ulting way too early, so it's not going to bounce at all. Magnus now in the steam bath. Wretched Hag ulting, blinking in. There goes Plague Rider. And now they're going to try for Magebane, but instead the bomb from Engineer looks like it's going to save. Hammerstorm goes down there to Engineer, and now the chase for the Hellborn as they're moving in. Forsaken Archer right behind Engineer, not knowing it. The Electric Tide from Corrupted. Double kill for Corrupted. So they're now on the back, ulting, grabbing. Let's see if he's going to get a double kill. Hat trick! And Magebane blinking in. He's going to get some auto attacks. He's going to hope for an ulti, but instead he's going to go down. Forsaken Archer getting the kill, almost to G-side. The only one alive is Defiler in the forest. Corrupted Disciple not going down to that ulti from Slither, and now Corrupted Disciple with an Ice Brand, so that's his first major item as well. The Hellborn, that was a major kind of team conflict for them, as it did sort of even out and bring them in the lead for scores. 23-22 now in the Hellborn's favor. Defiler was in the jungle there, so there was no minor heal there for the Legion. And only one player went down, that was Wretched Hag, towards the end there. Let's see. No other major items. Mana batteries, it looks like, for the most part, on this Hellborn side. 2 players with it. And now Wretched picking up some wards. Defiler down bottom. Looks like he's going to try and push. Plague Rider making his way there. Wards for Plague Rider as well. Corrupted and Plague now in the river. Let's see if we can see a gank. Nope. Just a nuke run, but now there's 2 Hellborn players, but they're going to back off because they know Plague Rider can bring some massive damage. But there they see each other. But instead they're not going to try for anything. But Corrupted might have noticed that Plague threw up a ward. And now we see a confrontation. The Electric Tide ulti from Corrupted. The Ice Brand's going to bring him down slowly. So they're joining the fight now. They're slow on Corrupted. Let's see if they can bring him down. Magnus joins the battle. Stunning 2. Ulti. There's the ulti. He's going to start bringing him down. There goes Plague Rider. Magebane blinking in, getting a kill there. Engineer assisting him. And now let's see, as Defiler ultis, Magnus moving into the steam bath, but Engineer's gonna wait for his stun. Here it comes. Boom! He's out of the steam bath, and now they're just gonna bring him down. There he goes. And Wretched Hag just sitting there in Viz. Double kill for Magebane. And now it looks like they're gonna chase down this Hammerstorm. Let's see if they can take him. Magebane getting some auto attacks now. Stun from Hammer running away now. Wretched Hag still invisible there for Legion. players up against 3 Hellborn now. They're gonna push this tower with the fighter's ulti. Oh, but they're